Hey, what's up guys and gals? My name is Rick9G. Thank you so much for joining me today. We're going to be talking about Hogan's Heroes. More specifically about an episode of Hogan's Heroes in where there is a controversial error. Now I'll talk about why it's even controversial and I'd love to hear your thoughts. But before I get there, if you want to support my channel, liking, commenting, and subscribing is the best way to do so. We are clearing and getting close to a milestone here on the channel. So if you can help me out with that, it's free to do so. And it really does help out the channel. So thank you so much. The episode is number 17 and it's called Happy Birthday Adolf. Now it came out January 1966 and it is a really good one because we have the first ever appearance of Major Hochstetter. But he's not known as Major Hochstetter here, he's known as Major Keitel, and he's played by the same Howard Kane. After essentially seeing this, they decided that he was such a good actor and they wanted him as a more recurring character, and then he came on the show multiple amount of times as another character, Major Hochstetter, without the mustache in this episode, but later on wearing the mustache pretty much all the time. Now in this episode, Hogan and the men must disable a gun emplacement before an Allied attack is scheduled, happening right on Schicklgruber's birthday. Now Hogan poses as a German major and presents phony orders to a commanding officer, we've talked about it, Major Keitel, in order that he replace Keitel during the birthday celebrations. Now on the night of the party, Keitel refused to abandon his post until he sees that there are some pretty ladies there, and then he decides, well, everything is fair game now. Now with Keitel distracted, the heroes sabotage the guns. Now when the raid actually begins, Keitel realizes that they are being attacked and he fires the guns, but instead of ammo, there are little flags reading Happy Birthday Adolf popping out of the guns. A nice little gag, a nice comedic effect, and of course the raid is successful. Now if you look very closely at those little flags, they're multiple flags, keep that in mind, but pretty much in the party room you see Happy Birthday Adolf. Now if you look at the spelling of that, A-D-O-L-P-H, well, that's incorrect. That's not actually how you spell Adolf. And in fact, Howard Kane himself had a major issue with this. It is during filming that Howard Kane told the prop man, they called him Teddy, that was his nickname, and they said, why in the world are you using the American spelling of Adolf with PH on the flags? Mr. Schicklgruber himself spelled it with an F, not a PH. Now this is why this is controversial, because was Howard Kane correct? Should they have left it in the spelling of the American style or of the German style? Because if the show is really like a satire and making fun of the Germans, wouldn't they use the American spelling as another way of sticking it to old Schicklgruber? I don't know. I'd love to hear your thoughts down below. And this isn't just a little typo. It is on the banner behind them as they're partying, as you see here, but it's also seen multiple times through the guns when the little flags come out and it says Happy Birthday Adolf. And so I don't know, I think Howard Kane could be right, but then at the same time they could have just made the mistake. They already printed it. Remember, they printed everything. They were filming the episode, and imagine how much they would have to spend to print it again. So I think maybe they also could have thought that it went above the heads of a lot of the viewers like ourselves, until someone like me comes along and points it out and tells you about it, and then we can really wonder about it. So I love to hear your thoughts down below. Thank you so much for supporting videos like this, especially during this crazy time. I am currently in Los Angeles, California, in this crazy time of these crazy fires. I think 7 are going on at the time that I'm making this video. I'm in a safe location, safe position right now, and we hope that continues. My heart goes out to all those who have lost so much. I know 2 to 3 people personally, 2 for sure, and I believe a third, who have lost their entire homes. And I know this is a little bit of a segue, but I would appreciate just your support during this time for our city, a city I was born in and grew up in and I love so much. And to see this happen to it is just one of the most disturbing things ever. So I really do appreciate your love, support to myself, the city, and just what is happening. So we'll see you all next time. Thanks for the support as always, and don't forget everyone to stay positive and be hopeful. Thank you so much to my Patreon supporters, especially my Diamond tier patrons. David D, Jerry D, Citizen Kane 359, Kevin K, Russ C, Sally N, and Vito L. If you want to be on this patron list, make sure to check out the links in the description below. Thanks so much.